What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we're going to be talking about the two new cards in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. So we're going to be talking about two of the new cards that we missed, because obviously I was again, as I said, I was out. And while right now the D in DBG may stand for drunk, you better believe the G in DBG, as always, stands for grind. So we are getting this video out. And we are also going to be getting a video talking about the marketplace. We're talking about how the market is going to be affected by these packs. And I think these packs right now, honestly, these packs right now seem to be good. They seem to be good, and I think they will affect the market more than a lot of people think. And the reason is that, well, again, I'll talk about it in the market video, but we're talking about Simmons and Paul George right now. So Paul George is coming in. The only thing with Paul George is that he's small forward, power forward. Like, if we look at Paul George right here on the database, he's already a small forward, power forward. The biggest thing with him is that normally he can play at the 2-guard position. However, last year's opal Paul George was a small forward, power forward as well, and he came out on like March the 6th. So last year's opal Paul George was insane. Last year's opal Paul George was absolutely insane. Like, he came out during the All-Star Weekend packs, and he might have been the best card in the pack. So he had 97 speed, 90 steal, 97 driving dunk. He had 29 hops. He's obviously not getting more than like 16, 17. Even with the duo, he might go to 18. So we're not going to be seeing that many crazy amount of Hoff badges. But I reckon he gets gold range. He's probably going to get Hoff. He's going to keep Hoff quick first step. Looking at the badges he has on this card here, he has like ball stripper, ankle brace. So he's obviously going to keep all these badges. I think he's going to get gold in with a spot up. I don't think he gets it on Hoff. He's going to also get, again, he's going to probably keep Hoff clamp. I reckon they give him Hoff interceptor, which they didn't give him last year. But his rebound, he's going to be probably lower. Is he primary power forward or small forward? So he's a primary small forward, which means he's not even going to be even close to being as good as this card, by the way. This card was a primary power forward. They literally made him primary power forward so that he couldn't, well, basically, so that he wasn't a dark matter. That's simply put. If he was small forward, this guy would be a dark matter. Yeah, so 97 lateral, like, he's not going to get that. He's probably not going to get a, he's going to get, like, again, I get a similar driving dunk, but, like, we're looking at this card right here where he comes with 60 total badges. I reckon we see, like, again, we're around 15 hops. We see all of those silvers probably turn to gold. And yeah, he's going to be a really freaking good card. He's going to be probably the best small forward in the game. Because again, he's a 6'11 wingspan, but he's got PG base. Wiggins behind the back, which isn't great. But like, again, when we're comparing him to Odom, and that's a big thing, is that Odom has got a little bit less 3-point. Like, Odom's way better, by the way. But when we're looking badges-wise, like, he's going to get, like, chef and range, which Odom's not going to get. He's going to be not quite as tall, but he's basically going to be a better Lamar Odom. That's what we're getting. Like, Paul George is going to be an elite card in my team. But the big card here is the point guard, small forward, or power forward Ben Simmons. It's so cool that they gave him a Nets card. And, like, again, I told you guys this card was coming. I told you guys that this card was coming, lads. And this is going to be the main point of the video. I think, even with the Evo, if he gets more, because he's a 95 overall, I don't think he Evos to an Opal. I personally do not think that this card here Evos to a Galaxy Opal. And the reason why I don't think he Evos to a Galaxy Opal is because it's a Ben Simmons card on the 11th of February. Like, if this was a month later, I could say maybe he's going to be a shooter. But the thing is, he's going to probably be very similar to the 2K21 96 overall pink diamond point guard Ben Simmons. I think he's going to be slightly better, by the way. The Inferno one. So this card right here was a point guard power forward. He had a 50 hard shot 3. I think with the Evo, he might go up to like a 65. I think we might be looking at a card that is a little bit more similar to, in shooting wise, the Ben Simmons diamond card we got around Christmas 2K20. In 2K20, you're the worst job of pacing we've ever seen in my team. And this card here, I think we see a card very similar to this. Like, this card here, as crazy as it is, obviously you didn't get the shooting badges, is better than the pink diamond we got last year. In game, he would be better. So, here's what I think we're getting. We're going to get the best, like, Simmons is going to get the best defensive point guard in the game. But the thing is, with Ben Simmons' release, If they go and give him a 65 rated 3-pointer, you're going to be able to get that to, with a shoe to 69. You're going to be able to go and get that to 73 with floor general on Hall of Fame. And then with a good coach, because he's primary point guard. We can't forget that the guy's primary point guard. And one of the things with primary point guard is height doesn't matter. Because he's primary point guard, we're looking at a guy that's probably going to be, like, again, sorry, he goes from 65, 69, 73, plus 5, 78. He's going to get a 78 shot 3. The high likelihood is that he's going to get maybe 3 shooting badges. He's maybe going to get catch and shoot. I don't know. He's going to get maybe 3 shooting badges because he's going to be an EVO. That's the thing with Ben Simmons. He's an EVO, so he's not going to be able to, like, you're not going to be able to badge him up. But at the same time, even like 3 shooting badges, as long as he gets catch and shoot, he's going to be more than a good shooter. Is he going to be your primary option in offense? No. But what he does is he allows you to, again, to X switch. On current gen, I don't know how effective he's going to be. I really don't. I think he's going to be great, but I mean, mashing is not the same on current and next gen. You can exploit players, non-shooters a lot more on current gen and next gen. The thing is, like, if you run Simmons, you're like, if you have Simmons, your opponent better be running Magic Johnson, because I'm telling you, if they're like, it basically renders like a CP3 useless. If they're running, like, he's gonna mash Lonzo, he's gonna mash the head off like James Harden. So like, these guys are now too small against Simmons. But the one good thing about Simmons being non-shooter is there's a lot of balance in it. Is that, like, there is, like, I'm talking about him how OP he is mashing wise. There's always a trade-off of the fact that he's not going to really be able to shoot. If 2K give him a 75 plus shot 3, he's the best point guard in the game no matter what. If 2K give him a 3-pointer between 55 and 65, even with the EVO, does it mean he's the best point guard in the game? Maybe. I think you'll be able to argue he's the best point guard in the game if they go and give him a 97 shot with they go and give him, a 60 or 55 to 65 3, but I think you can argue that, but it all becomes playstyle dependent. And because 2K have done such a good job of balance, and like, I think there's nothing really they can do to Paul George while keeping him as a primary small forward in 97. There's nothing really that they can do to him to make him that much more OP than a Kevin Durant. For Simmons, as long as, like, 2K have done such a good job of balance that I reckon he probably maxes out over like 11 hoffs, a couple of goals. I can see him being really good, but I can see him being niche. I can see a couple of players being honestly better than him, and I can see him being like one of those guys where if you are a Mash Man, if you're an 11 assassin, if you're a Giants fan, you're gonna love this guy. I know Yao Ming is Mash Man, but I mean, it allows you to use a 3-point shooting center with a lot, and use Ben Simmons as like the screener. You can run Ben Simmons as the role guy. You can run that 2-man game, the splash around in 250k last year. He's gonna be really good. He's gonna be really good, but I don't think he's gonna be game breaking. And a lot of people are gonna be talking about him like he's game breaking. Ben Simmons, that diamond one was not game breaking in 20. The Ben Simmons was not game breaking in 2K21, and I highly doubt, considering how good a job 2K have done with balance this year, I highly doubt that we see Ben Simmons as like this shooting demigod. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. That is pretty much it, lads. So that is my opinion on these two players. I'll talk about the market in a video a little bit later. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.